Hello, my dear grade 6 learners and parents. Welcome back to another video lesson in mathematics. This lesson is for week 4 of the fourth quarter, which is about constructing a pie graph. Let's start. For this lesson, our objective is, after going through this lesson, you are expected to construct a pie graph based on a given set of data. Okay, so before we proceed to constructing a pie graph, let us first familiarize ourselves with what is a pie graph. So graphs help us to compare amounts or see trends. One of these graphs is the pie graph. So a pie graph is a pictorial representation of data relative to a whole. It is a pictorial representation because through the pie graph, we can easily see the relationship of one data to the whole data being presented in the pie graph. It is a circular graph with which each portion in the circle represents an element of the collected data. The pie represents the composition of various elements in a whole. So, ibig sabihin, each slice of the pie graph represents a part of the whole pie graph. The total value of the pie chart is always 100% of the given data. Pie graphs are used to show the percentage of a quantity in each of the several quantities, and it can also be used to easily visualize the ratio of one category to another. That is why if you observe children in one of your learning tasks, may tanong dyan where you are asked to give the fraction of one data to the whole data. Kasi nga, pie graphs are used to easily visualize the ratio of one category to another. Di ba, na-lesson na natin dati na ang ratio at fraction is related to one another. So, what do we have to remember in constructing or drawing a pie graph? Number 1, find the angle measure for each section. Importante to children because you cannot construct a pie graph without identifying first the angle measure for each section. Number 2, draw a circle using a compass. So, kung wala ka namang compass, ako kagaya ko, what I use is the protractor itself. Yun ang gagamitin ko in drawing a circle. Pwede rin yun. Number 3, use the protractor to draw each angle, then label each section. Why do we have to use the protractor? Because the protractor will guide us in measuring the angle of each part of the pie graph. And then after we have measured the angle for each part of the pie graph, we have to write the correct label for each section. And then, lastly, write a title for the graph. Importante ito so that your readers or anyone who will see your pie graph will understand what is the pie graph all about. So, this is what we call a protractor. If you observe children, merong mga numbers dito sa ibabaw na bahagi. Itong tinuturo ng aking pointer. So, kung mapapansin mo, it starts from 0 and ends with 180, which means that one protractor or one semicircle is equal to 180 degrees. Dito naman sa ilalim niya, meron ding set of numbers which also start from 0 to 180 din. Uh, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, I am not an expert in using a protractor, pero uh, ito pwede mong gamitin, aling man set nitong mga numbers na ito sa protractor, pwede mong gamitin in measuring the angles of your pie graph. So ako, usually ang ginagamit ko itong nasa taas para hindi ako malito. Uulitin ko, one protractor, which is an equivalent of one semicircle o kalahati ng circle, is equal to 180 degrees. Which means, kapag yung dalawang protractor o dalawang semicircle pinagsama natin o pinagdugsong natin, kagaya ng nakikita nyo sa picture, it gives us 360 degrees. Ulitin ko, one circle is equal to 360 degrees because 180 plus 180 is equal to 360. So now that we already understand the measurement or the dimension of a circle, pwede na tayong mag-construct ng pie graph. Okay, so I chose one of the examples in your learner's packet. And isinama ko na dito sa ating table lahat ng pwedeng hingin na nasa inyong learning tasks. So, based on this example, masasagot ninyo ang learning task ninyo simula learning task 1 hanggang learning task 4 kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Kasi inilagay ko na lahat na pwedeng hingin sa inyo o pasasagutan sa inyo mga learning tasks. So the problem which I chose is this example. So Ms. Reyes surveyed 40 students about their favorite books. The result of the survey are as follows. So storybooks, 20. Ibig sabihin, there are 20 pupils who chose storybooks as their favorite books. Comic books equals 10. Poem books, 5. Puzzle books, 5. So, to make constructing a pie graph easier, kailangan muna is we have to complete this table. So, sagutan natin bawat column sa table na ito. So, una is the column for votes or the number of pupils who chose each type of books. So, isa-isahin natin. Kung mapapansin niyo children, ang isasagot natin dito, dito nyo rin makukuha sa ating problem. Okay, so, the number of learners who chose storybooks is 20. So, isusulat natin sa column na ito ay 20. While there are 10 learners or pupils who chose comic books. 5 learners chose poem books, and 5 learners also chose puzzle books. Ngayon, after mo isulat yung number of pupils who voted for each type of books, importante na isulat mo dito yung total. Kasi gagamitin natin yan mamaya in solving for the percent and for the angles. So, i-add natin itong number of pupils na ito. So, 20 plus 10 is equal to 30. 30 plus 5 is 35. 35 plus 5 is 40. So, ang total pupils who voted ay 40. Okay, what about the fraction column? Meron kasing learning task na humihingi ng fraction. Napakadali lang nitong part na to, children. So, uunahin natin yung 20. Para masagutan mo itong fraction column na ito, ganito ang gagawin mo. So, ang una, the first number of pupils ay 20. So, isusulat mo 20. Ulitin ko ha, itong 20 na ito ay nanggaling dito sa number of pupils who voted for storybooks. And then, over noong 20 ay yung total number of pupils who voted for the survey or who participated in the survey. So, ang total number of pupils who participated in the survey ay 40. So, meron tayong fraction na 20 over 40. Pero, ang isasagot natin dapat lagi is always in the lowest term. So, ibig sabihin, iisip ka ng kanilang GCF or greatest common factor. And the greatest common factor of 20 and 40 is 20. So, i-divide natin both the numerator and the denominator. So, 20 divided by 20 is 1. 40 divided by 20 is 2. Ibig sabihin, ang fraction form for 20 is 1/2. So, 1/2 ang isasagot natin dyan. Okay? So, punta tayo sa number 10 naman. Number 10. So, 10 para sa comic books, ang total ay 40. Ang GCF ng 10 at 40 is 10. So, yung 10 na yan, inisip mo lang yan. Naghanap lang tayo, nag-isip lang tayo, what is the possible greatest common factor which can be used in dividing 10 and 40? So, 10 ang naisip natin. So, 10 divided by 10 is 1. 40 divided by 10 is 4. So, ang sagot natin for comic books ay 1/4. And then, 5. 5 naman for the poem books. Ang total number of pupils who participated ay 40. So, ang greatest common factor ay Ano ang greatest common factor ng 5 and 40? 5 pa rin. So, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So, meron tayong 1/8. At dahil ang number of pupils who voted for the puzzle books ay 5, ibig sabihin ang sagot pa rin dito ay 1/8. So, paano naman natin malalaman kung tama itong sagot natin dito sa fraction? Kung lahat ba yan ay tama? Kailangan itong 1/2, 1/4, 1/8 at 1/8 kapag inad natin, magiging equal to 1. So, i-add natin. Wait lang children, mag-i-erase lang ako. Okay? Kung naaalala ninyo yung lesson natin noong first quarter about fraction, ito rin yun. So, i-add natin 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. Okay. So, i-add natin. If you observe children, ang ating fraction ay dissimilar o magkakaiba ng denominator. So, anong gagawin natin? Kailangan gagawin natin silang similar by using the same denominator. So, ang pwede kong gamiting common denominator nito mga fraction nito ay 8 lahat. So, 8. 8. So, i-divide natin. 8 divided by 2. Laging ganon ha, sa lahat ng fraction na yan, divide muna and then multiply sa numerator ang makukuha ang sagot. So, 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. I-add natin. 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus 1, 7. Plus 1 is 8. Ano yung common denominator na ginamit natin? 8. So, 8 divided by 8 is equal to 1. Since nag-equal to 1, ibig sabihin, tama ang sagot natin na bawat fraction. So, tama yung solution natin at yung mga naging sagot natin. So, check yan. Okay. So, now let's proceed to the percent column, yung pangatlong hanay. Wait lang children, mag-erase lang ako. Okay, medyo nahihirapan lang ako kasi ang dami i-explain dito. Ano? Okay, so, sa percent naman, paano ang gagawin natin para makuha nyo ang sagot dyan? Importante yan kasi yung sagot natin dito sa percent column, ito rin ang gagamitin natin mamaya para makuha naman natin o masagutan naman natin itong angles. So, ang gagawin natin ay i-divide natin. So, magiging 20, ito magiging solution mo, 20 divided by 40 times, kung ano yung magiging sagot mo, times 100 para maging percent siya. Uulitin ko, 20 divided by 40 times 100. Itong 20 saan nanggaling? Dito sa number of pupils who voted or who chose storybooks. Ito namang 40 saan nanggaling? Nanggaling naman yan dito sa total. At yung 100, ito naman ay minumultiply natin sa makukuha natin sagot dito para ang magiging product natin ay percent. Kasi nga ang hinihingi sa atin ay percent. So, gawin natin 20 divided by 40. So, 20 divided by 40 is of course 0 kasi hindi naman kasya ang 40 sa 20. So, 0 dito yan. So, nagdagdag tayo ng 0, magiging 200. 200 divided by 40 is 5. 5 times 40 is equal to 200. 200 minus 200 is 0. So, itong sagot natin ito na 0.5, 0.5 or 0.5, itatimes naman natin sa 100. Para yung sagot natin maging percent. Okay, so 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5. So, how many decimal places? 1, tuldok. So, cancel 1, 0, and then tuldok. So, ang sagot natin ay 50%. So, isusulat mo dito 50%. So, ganun din ang gagawin mo sa 10. Dito sa 10 na ito. Magiging 10 divided by 40. Yung 40 galing sa total. Ang sagot mo, itatimes sa 100 para maging percent. So, 10 divided by 40 times 100 is equal to 25%. Kahit isolve natin, yan ang magiging sagot. Ipakita natin. Wait lang. Ipakita natin para maniwala yung mga nalilito. Okay, so, i-divide natin yung 10 sa 40. So, 10 divided by 40, syempre, hindi kasya ang 40 sa 10, so magiging 0. 0 times 40 is 0. Add 0, magiging na siyang 100. Ilang 40 ang kasya sa 100? 2. 2 times 40 is 80. 100 minus 80 is equals to 20. Add another 0 para makuha natin yung eksaktong sagot. So, 200 divided by 40 is 5. 5 times 40 is 200. 200 minus 200, 0 na. So, ibig sabihin, stop na tayo. Which gives us a quotient of 0.25 or 25 hundredths. So, ibig sabihin, 25 thousandths. Tama, hundredths, I mean. Okay. So, yung 0.25, imumultiply natin sa 100. So, times 100, 0.25. Ulitin ko itong 0.25 galing doon sa quotient. So, i-multiply natin 5 times 0, 0, 5 times 0, 0, 5 times 1, 5. 2 naman, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 0, 0, 2 times 1, 2. I-add natin, we have 0, 0, 5, 2. Ilang decimal places? 1, 2. So, we have 2 decimal places and then tuldok. So, ganun ang gagawin natin sa sagot. 1, 2, tuldok, which gives us 25%. Kaya 25% ang naging sagot natin for comic books. What about naman sa poem books? Sa poem books, 5 lang ang pumili. So, ilalagay mo 5, sa pagsusolve mo 5 divided by 40. Dahil 40 lahat ang estudyante, ang makukuha mong sagot, imumultiply mo sa 100 to give us percent. So, 5 divided by 40 times 100 is equal to 12.5%. Isolve ninyo na lang, children, para makuha nyo itong 12.5%. Same process lang, kagaya ng pinakita kong solution kanina. So, ganun din naman sa puzzle books, dahil 5 lang ang pumili, it will also give you 12.5%. And then, to check kung tama ang inyong nakuhang sagot, dapat itong percent na nakuha mong sagot sa third column, dapat will be equal to 100%. So, i-check natin. Kapag hindi 100% ang nakuha mong sagot, ibig sabihin, may mali ka sa iyong naging solution. So, you have to solve again. Okay, so i-add natin. Ang una ay 50%. So, 50 plus 25 plus 12.5 plus another 12.5. Dapat yan ay eksaktong 100%. So, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Carry 1. 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2, 10. Carry 1. 5 plus 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we have, and then, bring down the decimal point, tanggal yung 0 sa huli, which gives us 100%. Kapag ang nakuha mong total ay 100%, ibig sabihin, tama ang ating naging solution. Okay. So, tapos na tayo sa third column. Punta na tayo sa angles. So, how do we solve for the angles of each part of the graph? Itong storybook, comic books, poem books, puzzle books. Importante ito kasi dito tayo titingin mamaya para makabuo tayo ng pie graph. So, para naman makuha mo ang sagot dito sa angles, ganito lang ang gagawin mo. Ano? So, yung sagot mo kanina na 50%, ito yon. Tingnan nyo yung binibilugan ko. Yung sagot mo kanina 50%, i-divide mo siya 50 divided by 100. Kasi nga ang kabuuan lahat ay 100%. So, 50 divided by 100 is, di ba, 0 pa yan. So, 0 times 100 is 0. 50 minus 0 is 50. add another 0, magiging 500. 500 divide 100 is 5. 5 times 100 is 500. Okay. So, ang sagot natin ay 0.5. Yung 0.5 na yan, imumultiply natin sa 360. So, ililipat natin dito yung nakuha nating quotient. So, 0.5 times 360. Saan naman po nanggaling ma'am yung 360? Kasi nga, ang isang buong circle is equal to 360 degrees. Ano? Kaya itatimes sa 360. So, i-multiply natin. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 6, 30. Carry 3. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3, 18. How many decimal places? We have 1. So, cancel ang isang 0, lagay ang tuldok. Ibig sabihin, we have 180 degrees. Yun ang sagot mo. Degrees, ganito ang degrees, children. Maliit na circle. Okay. So, yan ang sagot mo for the first row para sa storybooks. 180 degrees. Next, what about naman para sa comic books? Ganun pa rin. Ang magiging solution natin ay ganun pa rin. So, magiging, dahil ito ay 25%, magiging 25%, 25 divided by 100, ang makukuhang sagot, itatimes natin sa 360. So, ito ang gawin mong guide, itong example na ito dito sa itaas. So, i-divide natin ang 25 sa 100. Okay? So, syempre, hindi kasya ang 100 sa 25. So, magiging 0 lang siya. 0 times 100 is of course 0. Subtract natin. We still have 25. Add 0, magiging 250. Ilang 100 ang kasya sa 250? We have 2. So, 2 times 100 is 200. 250 minus 200 is 50. Add another 0. 500 divide 100 is 5. 5 times 100 is 500. 500 minus 500 is 0. So we have a quotient of 0.25 or 25 hundredths. Okay. So itong quotient na ito, imumultiply ko sa 360. So i-delete ko na, children, yung nasa ilalim ha. Erasing ko na. Ititira ko na lang yung sagot kasi wala na ako susulatan. Yung sagot natin na 0.25, imumultiply natin sa 360. So, times 0.25. Okay, 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. Carry 3. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3, 18. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 6, 12. Carry 1. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, 7. So, itong 0 na ito, pwede nang hindi ko na siya i-multiply kasi 0 din naman ang magiging sagot niya. Okay, let's add. We have 0, 0, 8 plus 2 is 10, carry 1, 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1, 9. Okay, may naririnig kayong kahol ng aso, children, pagpasensyahan ninyo. Okay, let's count the number of decimal places. So, we have 1, 2, and then, bilang din sa ating naging product. So, 1, 2, tuldok. Cancel yung dalawang 0 sa huli, which gives us an answer of 90 degrees. Ano? So, ang sagot natin para sa pangalawang row ay 90 degrees. Okay, next, para naman sa poem books. Okay? So, papaltan ko yung dahil ang aking naging sagot kanina sa percent ay 12.5%. Itong 25 dito, papalitan ko ng 12.5. So, erasing ko siya. Gagawin kong 12.5. Pasensya na rin, children, kung lumiliit ang sulat ha, kasi limited ang ating space. So, ganun din, i-divide natin. 12.5, i-divide mo sa 100. Yung 100 kasi ay kabuuan. Kapag ini-add mo yung 50, 25, 12.5 at 12.5 is equal to 100%. Yan. Okay, so 12.5 divided by 100. So, syempre, dahil ito ay may decimal point, maglalagay ka doon ng decimal point sa tapat niya. So, 0 dito kasi hindi na makasya yung 100 sa 12. 100 times 0 is 0. So, magiging 12. Bring down 5. 125 divided by 100 is 1. 1 times 100 is 100. Subtract natin. We have 25. Add another 0. Ilang 100 ang kasya sa 250? Of course, we have 2. 2 times 100 is 200. Subtract 250 by 200. We have a difference of 50. Add another 0. 500 divided 100 is 5. 5 times 100 is 500. 500 minus 500 is 0, which gives us a quotient of 0.125. Okay. So, yun ang ititira ko. Tatanggalin ko tong nasa ilalim. At yan ang imumultiply ko sa 360. Okay. So, 300, itong sagot natin, children ha, wag malilito. Yan ang sagot natin nung dinivide natin ang 12.5 sa 100. So, 360 times 0.125. Okay. 5 muna. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6, 30. Carry 3. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3 is 18. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 6, 12. Carry 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay? And then, let's add. Kung napapansin nyo, children, hindi ko na i-multiply yung 0 because it will also give us a product of 0. So, add natin 0. 0, 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry 1. 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 1, 9. Plus 6 is 15. Carry 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, let's count the number of decimal places. We have 1, 2, 3. And then, bilang din sa ating naging product. 1, 2, 3. Tuldok. Tanggal ang mga 0 sa huli. Ibig sabihin, we have 45 degree. And then, degree. Since 5 din naman yung ating pumili na number of pupils sa puzzle books, ibig sabihin, I don't have to compute anymore. 45 degrees din ang sagot dito sa row na ito. And then, i-check natin kung tama yung naging sagot natin sa ating angles. Paano natin malalaman kung tama ang naging sagot natin? Dapat kapag itinotal o ipinlas natin yung naging sagot natin, it should give us a sum of 360 degrees. Kasi nga, ang isang circle is equal to 360 degrees. So, i-add natin 180 plus 90 plus 45 plus 45. Add natin, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 9, 18. Plus 4 is 22, plus 4 is 26, carry 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So, tama ang ating naging solution because the sum of the angles is equal to 360 degrees. Kapag hindi ito naging 360 degrees, children, ibig sabihin may mali sa yung solution, then you have to repeat with your solution. Okay, so kapag nasundan mo yung solution natin, sa bawat column na ito, lahat ng learning tasks na nasa yung learner's packet ay kayang-kaya mo nang masagutan. Okay, now it's time to construct a pie graph. So, sa paggawa natin ng pie graph, children, maipopost ako sa ating YouTube channel na panibagong video kasi gusto ko ipakita sa inyo yung actual na pag-construct ng pie graph. So, gagamit ako ng cellphone in recording that video. So, tingnan ninyo, hanapin niyo sa ating YouTube channel yung aking video entitled Constructing a Pie Graph. So, hanggang dito na lang ulit, children. See you on my next video. At sana masagutan ninyo ng tama ang learning task. Balikan lang ninyo itong ating video nito para masagutan niyo yung bawat part sa mga learning task na nasa inyong learner's packet. So, maraming salamat sa inyo. Pakiusap ko lang, please like this video. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, please do subscribe. Thank you and see you next time.